Happy Wednesday, YouTube family, YouTube friends. Today I am back with 6 transaction processor work from home job leads where you can make up to 2040 weekly. Also, if you need help with, or if you're struggling with bills, or you need help with your bills or food, or maybe a free laptop or low cost laptop or free training to up your skills, we're going to talk about organizations that's going to help you out. Also, I tell you to stop paying people to do your resume for you, stop paying for resume templates. I'm going to show you a free tool that is 100% free that will help you get a job. Also, I'm going to show you how to take the keywords from the job description and input it into your resume where it can sound natural. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to dive right into it. Remember, I get so excited every time when I share my screen because I know in my heart that God has a job out there for you. But you got to take action, y'all, because faith without works is dead. So we're going to go ahead and dive right into it. The first company is with the company Own Hires. They're currently seeking payment officers to work from home. And when we scroll down, the salary is not listed, so I take it upon myself to research. According to Glassdoor, the salary is between or 62,148 per year. That is around $29 an hour. When we dive in a little bit deeper about what you're going to be doing, the payment officer will be responsible for managing and executing the company's payment processing activities, ensuring that all financial transactions are accurate, timely, and with the regulation. This role involves working closely with the legal and finance team, other departments, and external partners to ensure smooth and efficient payment operation. The payment officer will also be responsible for maintaining financial records, resolve payment issues, and provide regular reports to management. So when they break it down a little bit so you can understand, like on the payment process, again, you're going to manage and execute daily payment operation, including processing invoice, payroll, and vendor payments. When you go down to the financial record keeping, you're going to maintain up-to-date and accurate financial records for all payment transaction. That's what I just talked about. And with the compliance and risk management, you're going to ensure that all payment processes comply with the internal control, company policy, and external regulation, just as this here. And then it talks about the vendor and client management, retain a strong relationship with banks and payment service providers, and then continuous improvement, implement best practice for payment processing and financial control. Okay, so the qualification is a bachelor's degree in finance, accounting, business administration, or related field, minimum of 2 years of experience in payment processing, financial operation, or similar role. They do want you again have this knowledge of is highly desired. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. And they're talking about professional certifications, and CPA is a plus. So if this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply today for this position. All you need to do is click right where it says apply. This is opportunity number one. Also, if you come across this job and you're like, okay, I want to explore within the company, you can always go up here where it says career menus and you can search for other remote jobs as well. This is opportunity number one. Opportunity number two is whatever commerce. They're seeking payment solution, customer success manager, growth, remote, US Denver. They do have other jobs out here that you can click right here. And you can see all. Again, when I scroll down, I'm looking for the salary, seeing how much we're going to get paid. So I'm going to scroll all the way down. The salary is between 70,000 all the way up to 80K a year, which is between 33 an hour all the way up to $38 an hour. When we dive in a little bit deeper to see what you're going to be doing on this particular job, is you're going to establish yourself as a trusted advisor to your accounts, lending your business to growing SMBs. You're going to also master their payment solutions, support products and service. You're going to also scale playbooks and best practice across multiple locations, accounts, third-party partners, software solutions. And then you go down a little bit further. They want you to have 2 to 4 years of managing a profile of accounts. And then ability to prioritize the most important activities daily to maximize time spent on each account. Strong Excel skills with ability to understand, analyze, and interpret data to make organization planning and problem solving decision. Remember, if you're having trouble with Microsoft Excel, go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn it for free. And then where they hire, you can either work in Denver, hybrid, or remote. and is no traveling. And they want you to have previous payment processing related experience A plus. And if this sounds like something that you're able to do, then make sure you just scroll down like I'm doing and you can hit apply. Now, this is opportunity number 2. Opportunity number 3 is with this company, Molina Healthcare. They're seeking analyst configuration, info management, direct payment program, Medicaid, QNXT to work remotely. Okay. And when I scroll down, the first thing that I'm looking for is the salary. The salary is between $49,430 and 25 cents all the way up to $107,098.87 a year. And that is around $23 to $51 an hour. Okay. So when we go back up here to see what your responsibility is going to be, is you're going to be responsible for accurate and timely implementation and maintenance of critical information on claim database, maintain critical information on claims database, and you're going to be dealing with a lot of operational and claim system and application of business rules as they apply to each database. Now, when you go down a little bit further, they're breaking it down. Basically, you're going to interpret specific date and federal benefits, contract, as well as additional business requirements, and converting these terms to configuration, sorry about that. You're going to also handle coding, updating, and maintaining benefits plans, providing contract fee schedules and various system tables through the user interface. The job qualification is the social degree or equivalent combination of education and experience, 2 to 5 years of experience. I'm not going to go to preferred qualification because that means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. And if this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply. Even though it says posted August the 15th, 2024, it is still current. I always reach out to hiring managers to double check before I do videos on any of these jobs. It is still current. And if this is something you want to do, make sure you go ahead and apply. You can always explore within the company. You see there's a whole bunch of jobs out here that you can apply for. You can also sign up for job alerts whenever they start hiring. They'll send you an email stating that okay, we're hiring, go ahead and apply. So all you need to do is click right here where it says apply. This is job number 3. Okay. Job number 4 is with Church and Dwight Company. They're seeking senior prom payment specialists to work from home. You have to be in the United States to do this. It is full time. And they do not list the salary, so I take it upon myself. According to Glassdoor, the starting salary is $51,760 a year. That is $24 an hour. When we dive in a little bit deeper, what you're going to be doing is you're going to follow up on agent deduction with cross-functional teams, carriers, or warehouse for current and ongoing issues and to prevent deduction from aging. You're going to identify root causes and implement measures to prevent and reduce deductions. And then you're going to assist with special projects and project implementations. Okay. And then it only requires a high school degree, associate's or bachelor's degree from a credit institution preferred. That means if you have it, that's great. If you don't worry about it. A minimum of 2 years experience in AR related accounting functions, experience processing credit memos and obtaining documentation. And it's talking about the skills that you need to have: highly organized, team oriented, individual who is willing to learn, excellent computer skills like Excel and customer portals, experience with SAP, high radius, and all of this here. And if it sounds like something that you're able to do, then all you need to do is click right here where it says apply. This is job number 4. Okay. Job number 5 is with this company. As you can see on the screen, they're seeking payment operation analysts to work from home. The salary is between $50K all the way up to $60K a year. That's between $24 to $28 an hour. Again, when we go down a little bit further, because we're just trying to figure out what we're going to be doing in this particular job, you're going to develop and implement standard operating procedures across different functions of their bill review solutions. Okay, I'm going to put it up a little bit so you can see. You're going to also prepare and distribute reports to clients, ensuring accuracy and timely delivered. You're going to handle documentation requests to facilitate, ensure compliance with established protocols. And then you go down a little bit further. You're going to stay informed about their trends and best practice in payment and healthcare operation and proactively identify opportunities for process improvement. And what they're looking for is a bachelor's degree in a related field, prior experience in healthcare operation, strong attention to details, ability to multitask, excellent communication skills, both written and verbal, proficient in Microsoft Office Suite. Remember, go to Microsoft 365 training where you can learn it for free. And if this is something that you want to do, all you need to do is click right here where it says apply for this job. This is opportunity number 5. Opportunity number 6 is with First American. They're seeking escrow distribution coordinators to work remotely, and they are hiring in these states right now. Okay, and according to hiring manager, you can still apply even if you don't live in the state too. But even though it says September 11, again, it is still current. It is a full-time position. And when we scroll down, we're looking to see how much we're going to get paid. Okay, we're going to go all the way down to see how much we're going to get paid. The salary is between $18.02 all the way up to $30.02, again, an hour. This is a remote position. When we grow up a little bit further, what you're going to do is prepare wires for transfer. You're going to also ensure closing documents and letters to appropriate parties, billing. You're going to provide internal and external customer service. You're going to be dealing with numeric and alphanumeric data entry into First America software. You're going to have deposit income funds from lenders. You're going to prepare daily deposit slips, and you're going to run daily accounting reports. Now, this job only requires a high school diploma or equivalent. 1+ years of banking and escrow experience highly preferred. And then they just want you to have knowledge and skills, ability to type a minimum of 40 words per minute. Go to officialtypingtest.com where you can learn it for free and practice your typing. Ability to calculate figures and amounts such as discount, interest, commission, proportion, percentage, area, circumference, and volume. And then when you go down, respond to requests for service and assistance, and then write clearly. If this sounds like something that you're able to do, then all you need to do is scroll right here where it says apply now. And you can always click up on these 3 dots and search within the company and see if there's any other remote jobs that may be a good fit, or you can go right here where it says view all featured jobs. This is job number 6, okay? Now, in this video, I'm going to always talk about if you're struggling with your bills, or if you need help with your bills, or you need free laptops, or low-cost laptop. I'm going to always go over that because people going through the storms of life. It's a lot of people that are struggling and they need help. And I want to share this information with you. If you're not struggling right now and you know somebody else, help somebody else out and tell people about, hey, there's organizations out here that will help you if you're struggling and you need help with bills or free laptop, or you need free training. And again, this is only in the United States. United Way 211 provides free and confidential assistance to connect individual with local resource for help with utilities, housing, food, and other essential needs. Government assistance programs, they also help with financial aid for those struggling with bills, including assistance for housing, utility, foods, and health care. There's a lot of organizations out here that will help you. Just take advantage of this. Maybe you may need a free laptop or low-cost laptop. PCS for People provide low-income individuals and families with refurbished computers, internet, and digital literacy support. You're going to get a PCS for People. The Own It Foundation offers free computers and internet access to low-income families with kids in grade K to 12 students in the United States. Go to the Own It Foundation. There is a lot of organizations out here that are waiting to help you. All you have to do is reach out to them, visit their website to understand the eligibility criteria for receiving a free or low-cost laptop. Follow the application processes outlined by each organization. This may include in providing proof of income or need. Always explore local resource and community organizations, as they may have specific programs for providing technology to those who are in need, okay? If you want this list, again, reach out to me. If you're interested in just getting free training to up your skills and make you more valuable, here are some different places that you can get it. Coursera offer free courses from top university and companies on various topics, including business, computer science, and more. Again, while many courses are free to audit, you may need to pay for a certificate. Khan Academy offer free courses in a variety of subjects, including math, science, and more. If you're into coding, programming, IT, Code Academy offer free interactive coding classes in various programs, language like Python, Java, JavaScript, and more. The basic courses are free with an option to upgrade for more features. There's a lot of free things out here. Again, I'm not just talking the talk, I'm walking the walk too as well. HubSpot Academy, that is where I'm taking classes. They provide free courses and certifications in inbound marketing, content marketing, social media marketing, and more. And it's been free and it's been a blessing to me. But Try HubSpot Academy. They have virtual assistant, data entry. They have a whole bunch of free courses that you can take. So, but again, if you want to take some courses to up your skills, here you are. If you want this information, reach out to me and I will be happy to email it to you. But again, I ask you to be patient with me because I'm receiving a lot of emails out there and I'm trying my best to get back with everyone. Okay. Now, when I tell you to stop paying somebody to do your resume, stop buying resume templates, I mean it. This place or this company, Fortune 500 company, is a blessing to so many people. I mean, the name of it is Earn Better. It's 100% free. All you have to do is sign up, build your profile. And the great thing about this is that you can search for work from home job leads on this platform, but I ask you to do your own research for a peace of mind. Okay. Always apply on the company website. And then once you apply for the jobs, you're able to track the jobs to my left. You can track the jobs and keep a track of it. And then also when you do interviews, you can keep a track of the interviews. And speaking about interviews, once you apply for the jobs, it builds a interview sheet for each job and job title. So it only takes 5 minutes to practice for your next interview. Once you click start practice here, there's going to be a pre-recorder on the other end that is going to ask you some interview questions that is going to help you get, prepared. So they're going to ask you 3 interview questions at your own pace, tailored to your profile and job. They would grade your response, provide feedback instantly. You keep improving. And then here's the interview sheet. It's going to give you information on what type of questions that they're going to ask you if you were going on an interview, what interests you about this job, and they're giving you the answers. All you have to do is reword it in your own words and make it sound natural. What is the greatest strength? What are you looking for in your next job? What do you think will be the most challenge about this role? How do your skills align with this role? And then you go down, they're giving you general best practice for interviews, tips and tricks. Here are a few examples of your work to showcase. Have your resume handy in case you need to reference anything. It talks about if you're doing virtual video interviews, ensure you have a quiet and focused space to complete the interview to avoid distraction. Make sure to look directly into the camera and smile. Now, a lot of times when we go into interviews, like I always say, it's very important because at one time I was guilty of it, is when the interviewer or recruiter asks you, do you have any questions? You're like, no, I don't have any questions. I don't have any questions at all. And that makes it look like you're not interested in the job. You always need to have 4 or 5 questions that you need to ask, and they're giving you questions that you need to ask the hiring manager, recruiter, whoever is interviewing you. What are the skills and experience you're looking for in an ideal candidate? Are there any unique expectations for this role? How long have you been with this company? What is your favorite part about working here? What are the next steps in the interview process? You can always download this, print it out, have it on hand, so you can always go back and relate to it. And then when you go back here, you can go to documents. You're able to do your resume, cover letters, and create docs for external jobs. Now, when you are new here again, you're going to have to upload your resume. I say save it as a PDF file because according to hiring managers and recruiters, PDF files are more readable. In order to upload your resume, you're going to go here and upload your resume. Okay. Now, if you don't have a resume, you can go right here where you say, I don't have a resume, and we can walk you step by step. But if you do have a resume, you can click right here where it says, once you upload your resume to Earn Better, you can click here and you can hit save and continue. And the first thing that they're going to ask you is what job title that you're going to apply for. Again, remember, you have to optimize your resume to each job that you're applying for, and Earn Better makes it more easy for you and literally takes you under 7 minutes in order to do this. So say, for example, if I was interested on this position here as a payment officer, I'm going to copy and paste this, go back into Earn Better. You can either type it in if you want to, it's up to you. But me, I prefer to just copy and paste everything word for word, and I hit save and continue. And they're asking, do you have a job description for this role? Which I do. So I'm going to go back, and the name of the company is Own Hires. Okay. They want the name of the company. That's the name of it. And then they want to have the description. They want you to copy and paste all the description about the job. What are you going to be doing on this particular job? Because they are trying to optimize your resume to this job post. So I'm giving, this description of the job, and I'm going to hit save and continue. Okay. Now it's asking me which resume do I want my resume to be optimized to that job. So I have 3 resumes, so I can choose which resume. Sorry about this. On which resume I want to optimize it to. So I'm going to take my deal operation specialist resume, hit save and continue. And basically, what it's saying, okay, what just happened for those who don't know is that it took the job title, the description, and it looked at my resume and it says, I do not have these keywords in my resume, and I need to have these in my resume in order to pass the applicant tracking system. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of these words off in here. I'm just clicking on it and I'm going to hit next. Okay. And it says these relevant skills need to be added to my resume. So I'm going to add all of this into my resume here. And I'm going to hit finish resume. Okay. So it's finalizing, it's putting all that information into my resume so it can help optimize it and increase its chances of passing the applicant tracking system. You see, it put payment officer in there. It put some keywords in here. And then also the skills. They put those keywords off in here to help increase my chances of passing the applicant tracking system. You have to understand that the ATS, which stands for the applicant tracking system, read from top to bottom. So you want to make sure you have keywords in your job description, your application, all of that in order to increase your chances of passing the applicant tracking system. And when I say stop paying people for resume templates, here are your resume templates for free, y'all. You have a classic, bold, clean, and moderate. I say stick with classic and clean because I feel that it's more readable. If you go with bold, all this dark stuff on the side, I feel that it's going to mess up with the applicant tracking system, and you don't want that. You want to get a job, so I would stick with the classic and clean. Now, if you come across the resume that you like, okay, I got to go in here and change something, you hit content and you go wherever you need to change. If you need to take adjective out of here, like I'm going to do, I'm going to take it off and it automatically saves it for me. If you need to delete a job, all you do is click this trash can. If you need to go in and check and edit something, you can always go in here and do that. And this is 100% free. And then after you get through, you can hit finish or you can download it. And then once I hit finish, it's giving me some options and say, here are some more jobs that they think that I'm a good fit for. And I can view similar jobs to match my skills, but I don't want to do that this time. You can just go back into documents and you can go to your base resumes. This is my resume here. Again, this is what it looks like here. Okay. Now, what we're going to go in now is like I tell you that you always should send a thank you email after your interview, and you need to do a follow-up after you apply for a job, at least a week after you apply for your job. In order to do that, you're going to go to create docs for external jobs. You're going to click out of that, and you're going to just scroll down and find a job. Like, say, for example, if I was doing this job here, this is where you're going to do a follow-up right here. Okay. I can delete that and say confirm, and then I can do a brand new follow-up. So I can click on follow-up. It automatically puts the job title, the company name. All I got to do is put the email address of the hiring manager or recruiter, hit save and continue. And it says, tell us about this role. I'm excited about this role because this position aligns with my careers. My skills and knowledge are very relevant. I'm excited by your team. I can do that and hit save and continue. And it is going to make a follow-up letter for me, and it literally took less than 7 minutes, y'all. And this is the follow-up email that I can send to the company and let them know that I'm concerned about the job. I didn't have to type. I didn't have to come up with anything. AI did it for me. So you can either open your email and send it, or you can copy the text, or you can hit finish, okay? So I'm going to hit finish right now. And that's it. The same thing. If you want to do a thank you email, once you have an interview, that's all you can do is hit thank you email and be on your way. Okay, that's easy peasy. Take advantage of it. Again, it is free 99. Again, I want to just bring to your attention is that you're only able to do 15 resumes. Once you get to 15 resumes, it's not going to let you do it. Don't get in panic mode. All you need to do is click on these 3 dots and hit delete button, and you can continue to do resume. I want to talk about keywords, okay? I want to show you how to find the keywords in the job description, okay? A lot of times you hear people say, optimize your resume to the job post. And a lot of people don't know, which I didn't know until somebody sat down and explained to me how to do it. In every job that I go over in this video, there's keywords in the job post, and I'm going to show you how to find it. What you need to do is use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is free. They have the free version and they have the paid version. I use the free version. All you need is ChatGPT. That's all you need to do. Okay. So basically, you're going to go back into this job post and you're going to highlight all of the job offers, overviews, everything like this, because it is keywords often here. You're going to right click and say copy, and you're going to go into ChatGPT. You're going to say, give me the keywords from this job description to help my resume pass the applicant tracking system, or put it in your own words. And then you're going to copy and paste that. Once you hit enter, then AI is going to do their job for you. They found all the keywords from that job post that you need to implement in your resume to pass the applicant tracking system. I'm not saying just to put every single one of them in there, but put the ones that you have done or you're familiar with. The keywords in the job post: payment processing, financial transaction, compliance with regulation, vendor payment, invoice management, account system. There's a whole bunch of keywords that you can implement it into your resume, but always use the keywords, again, that you are familiar with. I'm not teaching you to lie. Put only the keywords that you are familiar with. So say, for example, if I was applying for this job and I was interested in, I've done payment processing before, I could tell ChatGPT, put this keyword, and then I can copy paste this keyword into this sentence, okay? And then say, for example, if I go back and this was my resume, and this is what I did on my particular job, okay? I'm gonna go back into Earn Better, and I'm gonna copy and paste that, and I'm gonna hit this and see what AI is gonna do, okay? So I told AI, or ChatGPT, to put payment processing in the job description, what I did on my job. So analyze, interpret payment processing data to determine appropriate configuration change. You see how I just put it in there natural, so it can sound natural. It don't sound like I'm just putting the word in there. So you can use ChatGPT to help you, reword your job, your description, whatever you did on your job, to make it sound natural. And you see, I put that keyword off in there. That is the advantage of taking advantage of ChatGPT. Again, it is free to you. And if I wanted to, I can copy and paste this, go back into my resume here. Okay, say for example, if this was my resume, I can go into content and say, for example, if this is what I did on this particular job, I can go in here and I can put that information, take this out and put that information in here. It automatically saves it for me. And then I can exit out of here and I can go back into it. I can do a preview, and you can see that I put that in there: analyze and interpret payment processing data to determine appropriate configuration changes. I put that in there. That is how easy it is, y'all. Take advantage of this. This is free. Stop paying somebody to do your resume for you. Stop paying for resume templates. All of this can be done 100% free. It says keep Earn Better 100% free. And I'm sharing this information with you. If you know anybody else that could benefit from this, share this video with them. I'm walking you step by step of how to optimize your resume to the job post in order to increase your chances of passing the applicant tracking system, okay? Now, if this video has been helpful thus far, what I want you to do is hit that like button, as well as leave a comment. I will respond to all comments. A lot of people are shocked because I'm responding to all your comments. I do. Also, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life. And if you want to be a part of that ride, you have to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share these videos on your social media platforms so more and more people can see what I have to offer each and every single day. Also, just make sure that all links to every job that I apply for or that I list, they're in the YouTube description bar. I put timestamps, also links that will take you straight to the website. So it is under the video, y'all. Every single video I've made, I'm always giving you the links to the job. So go check that out. Again, I just want you to speak life over yourself. You got to encourage yourself. You got to say, I can do it. I can do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthen me. You got to believe, y'all. You got to have to trust the process. You got to keep pushing, pray until something happen. Prayer changes things, like I always say. I know that a lot of people going through a lot of things. It is very difficult out here finding a job. I agree. But God is much harder. He will open doors for you when you thought that the doors would never be open. You have to trust the process. Sometimes it takes longer for some people. It took me a year and a half to get a work from home job, and I was applying for a job every single day. What was holding me back is my resume was not optimized to the jobs. And every time, nobody wasn't telling me anything. They weren't telling me why. They just say they don't want to hire you, but they would never tell you why they would not hire you. If you tell somebody you're not going to hire them, you should give them a reason why you're not going to hire them so they can know what they can do better. So it was, I was the type of person, like I said, I always reach out to hiring managers or recruiters when I have any concerns. So when I kept getting rejection after rejections, I would send a letter to them. And I'm not going to lie to you, everybody didn't respond back. But it was this one particular person that set me down and told me, say, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. Your resume needs to be optimized to this job. And that's what they were saying way back when I was applying for jobs. And I didn't have all this chat GPT, all this stuff that was helping me. I had to go in there and highlight things and go to libraries and figure out what keywords that they were using. So they sat down and they told me how to do this. This one particular person didn't charge me anything. It was free. And once I understood that, the next time when I applied for jobs, I was able to get it. I got a call back, say, hey, come in for an interview. So all I had to do was ace the interview. So I'm telling you, this works. A lot of people have reached out to me and say they used Earn Better and they were able to get interviews, they were able to get jobs. It works. You just got to put in the work. There's a saying, what come easy won't last, and what lasts won't come easy. The first will be last, and the last will be first. You have to believe that, but you got to focus on you. Too many times folks will worry about everybody else, okay? You missing your blessing, worrying about everybody else. God's telling you to go left, and you want to go right, God's telling you to get on this boat and go left, and you going right because you want to put everybody on the boat with you. You want to put your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, your friends. And when God is taking you to a destination, everybody can't go with you. You're going to have so many people on that boat that your boat has sunken and you can't go to your destination. And a lot of people miss their blessing out that way. When God says go, you need to go, and stop explaining yourself to everybody. I used to do that. People, why are you doing it this way? And here I am trying to explain, and they still didn't understand. You got to understand, when God is talking to you, a lot of people are not going to understand what God is trying to tell you. Even yourself, God, why is I'm doing it this way? Why? I don't understand myself. Let me get some water, y'all. Let me get some water. I didn't understand myself why I was doing it. So let alone trying to explain to somebody. If God wanted them to know, he would have did a two-way conference calls with them on there so they could know why you're doing a certain way. So stop explaining to people why you're doing things, y'all. It's meant for you. That's your blessing, okay? And when God has a blessing with your name on it, it's nothing that nobody can do. And I still say, when you're walking in the favor of God, you cannot take no blessing from nobody that God has blessed someone with. If you try, God will remove you, mute you out. So you got to be careful on that. But you got to speak life over yourself. Believe in yourself. Again, like I always say, I get it. It's a lot of people out here that don't encourage you. But again, I'm trying to build a community where we can uplift and encourage one another on our job search and everyday life, that you got this. You can get out here and get this job. It doesn't matter how you look, where you came from. There is a job out there for you, but you got to trust the process, and you got to believe God and trust him that he has a job out there for you. He will provide for you. Okay. He has a job out there in due time. A job is going to come your way. You got to keep pushing. Sometimes you're going to have to pick up a side hustle in order to make ends meet until the Lord bless you with that full-time job. Pick up a side hustle, whether if it's apartment mystery shopping or laundry care or poppling, or, do something that's right, sell something on Etsy, do digital products, whatever the case may be, in order to make ends meet. You got to do what you can. If you got to work for Hallmark, putting out cards or something, do something to the Lord bless you with what you're looking for so you will not become homeless. A lot of people become homeless because they don't prepare and plan. They don't think about, everybody's just spending their money instead of saying, look, I'm going to save and, for the hard times in case it's something go down. You got to plan and prepare. The holidays are coming up and people are preparing and planning, what type of food are they going to eat? How many people are going to be there? We need to prepare and plan with our life, okay? God is saying on his mark, get set, go. And like I always say, focus on you. Don't worry about who's to your left, to your right. Focus on you. Worry about you. That's what a lot of people get wrong, is they thinking about what other folks are doing. Worry about you. Run your race. Don't worry about how everybody else is running their race. Well, they're doing it this way. That may work for them. It's just like figuring out 2 plus 2. You can have 4 people trying to figure out 2 plus 2. Some people may write out two lines on the left and 2 lines on the other, and then they count. And some other person may figure out a math a different way, but eventually they're going to come up with 4. The answer is 4. So everybody's not going to do it the same way. Okay? So just keep pushing, keep applying. Don't disqualify yourself before you apply for these jobs. Remember, no, N-O don't mean no. It means next opportunity. When one door closed, I guarantee you that another door is going to be open. You got to believe. You got to trust the process. You got to get up here and encourage yourself, because people out here is not going to encourage you. Everybody ain't happy for you. Everybody's plotting that you don't get a job. But you got to pray, for yourself, and believe and trust that God will provide and he will make a way for you in due time. He will. Trust the process. Many blessings to each and every one of y'all. And I pray that whatever you desire in your heart, it shall be given in the name of Jesus. Many blessings to each and every one of you. Go out there and get your blessings today. Go out there today and get your blessing. Okay. God has a blessing with your name on it, but you got to go out there and grab it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.